Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about hadith. I want to talk about the problems with hadith. I'm not gonna talk about how Muhammad washed himself with dirty water from a well where dead dogs and menstrual rags are thrown in. I'm not gonna talk about how Prophet Muhammad asked his followers to get rid of the Jews and the Christians from Arabian Peninsula. I'm not gonna talk about those problems. Today, I want to talk about the problem with hadith in general. The narrations, the narrators, also questionable. The hadith collectors are questionable. All of them questionable. The ones who create the hadith are also questionable. Let me show you what I mean. Let's read Al Bukhari, hadith number 2471. Narrated Hudayfa. I saw Allah's messenger coming to the dumps of some people and urinated there while standing. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 2471. Remember, Sahih means sound or authentic. Now, let us read Jami at-Tirmidhi, hadith number 12. Sorry. Aisha said, whoever narrated to you that the Prophet would urinate while standing, then do not believe him. He would not urinate except while squatting. This is the grade is Hassan or acceptable. So Jami At-Tirmidhi 12 and Al-Bukhari hadith number 2471 contradict each other. Did he pee while standing or not? This is the problem, right? They contradict each other. And for even for something like this, let me show you this from Britannica. Ilm al-Hadith means the science of Hadith, the study of Hadith. Sometimes some Muslims they say the science of Hadith. They like to throw the word science. There's no science at all. It's not about science at all. It's just some reading. Uh, Ilm al-Hadith. Let's read. Form of investigation established by Muslim traditionists in the 3rd century after Hijrah or 9th century CE to determine the validity of accounts, hadith, of Muhammad's statements, actions, and approbations as reported by various authorities. Muslims, Muslim traditionists in the 3rd century, and they don't mention the name right away, but after yada 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 yada, more yada yada yada, and almost at the end here, they talk about it. Many scholars produce collections of hadith, the earliest compilation being the Great Musnad of Ahmad ibn Hanbal, arranged by Isnad. Isnad is a chain of narrations, but only 6 collections known as Al-Kutub al-Sitah, the 6 books, arranged by Ma'tan. Ma'tan means text. Those of Al-Bukhari died in 870, Muslim ibn al-Hajjaj died 875, Abu Dawud died 888, Al-Tirmidhi died 892, Ibn Majah died 886, Al-Nasai died 915. So everybody died in the 9th and the 10th century, the hadith collectors. They say, as you can see, the earliest compilation being the Great Musnad of Ahmad ibn Hanbal, but they forgot to put when he died. Ahmad ibn Hanbal died in year 855. Yes, he died just 15 years before Al-Bukhari. Because he was born earlier in the late 8th century. But it is still not early enough, in my opinion, to produce so many hadith like that. I mean, it's not like it's already written somewhere. He's collecting hadith, all of these people, all 7 of them. Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Al-Bukhari, Muslim, Ibn Al-Hajjaj, Abu Dawud, Al-Tirmidhi, Ibn Majah, Al-Nasai, all of them collecting hadith that was produced and transmitted orally. So it's not like the hadith is already written somewhere. Nope. Nope. And what is the problem? Another problem, of course, Al-Bukhari. They say Al-Bukhari is a genius because he memorized 600,000 hadith. Wow. Memorized 600,000 hadith. Can you believe this? Let's say we believe. But look, Islam is never short of stupidity. Never short of stupidity. And then they say, he only took 6,000 hadith and put it into the book Sahih al-Bukhari. 6,600 hadith. Just 1%. So wait, he memorized over 600,000 hadith and then only took 6,600 hadith and put them into book. Yeah, they will say yes, because the rest, those 99% of the hadith, are either fake, not trustworthy, no good. So he didn't put them in the book. Okay, so why did he memorize them? Why didn't he just memorize 6,000 hadith to begin with? Isn't it easier to memorize 6,000 hadith than 600,000? You understand? You follow me? They say he memorized over 600,000 hadith, but then only put 6,600 hadith in the book. Even that 6,600 hadith, if you read, many of them are just repeated. Maybe the hadith is maybe only 1,500 or 2,000. Can you believe a genius who would memorize 600,000 hadith and then just to say, oh, this no good, this no good, but he memorized them. This is not true. If he did, if I let's say, let me play along. Let's say I believe he went all over Asia, Middle East, collecting hadith. He did not memorize them. He wrote them down first. And then after that, he checked which one is he thinks good. He put them in books, into Al-Bukhari, the hadith book. And which ones are not good, he threw them away. That's what happened. He did not memorize 600,000 hadith. Muslims, you need to wake up, because it's not impossible, but it's so stupid to memorize that many hadith just to throw 99% of them. And now, the last problem with hadith. Let me show you the last problem with hadith. When you read hadith by like At-Tirmidhi, right? You see this, the great Hassan, who graded Darussalam. Darussalam is the grader. Darussalam is an institution in Saudi Arabia that's specializing in grading the hadith. But it is not a bunch of people grading hadith. Nope. It's just one guy grading the hadith. Who is that guy? Let me show you. His name is Zubair Alizai. He's from Pakistan. Look at this. He was born in 1957. Al-Bukhari died in year 870. As you can see, Muslim died 875. Abu Dawud died. And the latest who died is Al-Nasai, 915. And the guy who graded the hadith was born in 1957. Does it make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? I'm not questioning his Arabic skill. It says he has 2 master's degree. One in Islamic studies and one in Arabic language. No problem. I have no problem with that. But the problem is, how can he grade the hadith? How he knows the hadith? Sometimes one hadith has like 10 narrators or chain transmitters. 10 people. How he knows which one is honest, which one is not? Which one is trustworthy, which one is liar? How did he know? And one more guy who graded hadith, Al-Albani. His full name, actually Muhammad Nasir al-Din. He's known as Al-Albani because he was born from Albania. What year? 1914. Year 1914. Remember Al-Nasai died in 915. This one, he was born in 914. He was born 1,000 years after the death of Al-Nasai. And he graded his hadith. And he graded hadith from Al-Bukhari. He graded hadith from Abu Dawud. How come? Even with all the knowledge he has, how come? Doesn't make sense. So that's the problem with the hadith. The contradiction is in hadith. The narrators, the collectors, also questionable. And the ones who grade the hadith, also questionable. And then, sometimes, before I forget, sometimes they say, oh, but the hadith already graded by the collectors. So if it's true, the hadith originated by the collectors, why do we need Zubair Alizai and Al-Albani to grade the hadith? If Abu Dawud already graded his hadith as Hasan or Da'if, why do they need Zubair Alizai and Al-Albani to grade the hadith? That's very strange. Anyway, that's all from me for tonight. Thank you for listening and watching. God bless you all. Have a nice life.